find the essence of your being and to remove the illusion of what you're seeing. In a realm where energies intertwine, a place where you can find your light to shine. Sit back, relax, and let your mind bend. And welcome to a world where we transcend. Hello, can everybody hear me? Hi Truly, how are you? Hello Miss Anna, how have you been? Hey Shorty, what's up? Just let me know if you guys can hear me and then we'll get started on a collective reading. How is everybody? I'm just going to wait till one of you guys so you can hear me, and then we'll go forward. I'm going to start setting some of the decks. It's okay, baby. You're welcome to be here. Thank you so much, Anna. If you're here, you're meant to be here. So I'll be using my authored deck with an S, the Moonology deck, and the As Above, So Below. I posted in my members chat, so they'll probably be rolling in here in a little bit, off and on. Some of them live in different time zones. I hope something good comes out today for you. I'm trying to work harder to push out more readings. They're shorter, but if we have a little bit of time after the collective reading and you're in here, I'll do quick, short card pulls for you. I can't be on all night because I have to work in the morning, but we're going to try to start doing some of these, okay? Just if you like this and you want me to continue, make sure you like the video so I know. Hello, Miss D, how are you? Let's see what comes out. Hey, Casey, what's up?
All right, we're going to do a short collective read. And then those of you that's in here, we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go super lengthy, I'm trying to keep them short. Then we can do some quick answers for you, okay? All right, see what wants to come out today. So a lot of you may be experiencing emotions running high. Now it could be any situation here. It could be good emotions. It could be emotions that you're not really sure how to process. Now for some of you, I do feel like with the movement of Pluto going into Aquarius, hello Alban, how are you? I feel like this will help be able to emotionally detach from things in the near future so that you can gain some perspective. So let's keep on going. But as of right now, it looks like there's some emotions. Some of you definitely are looking to enter new partnerships, okay? New relationships, new work partnerships, new connections, right? New. And for a lot of you, the energy is gaining momentum. When I talk about emotions, it's energy in motion. So with strong emotion comes a gaining of the momentum. It looks like some of you have really reflected upon your self-worth, okay? Maybe you're looking at where others have been a bit overcritical of you, or maybe you've been overcritical of yourself. You're working really hard to transform this, right? Or let go of the things that you cannot control, okay? And focus more on the things that you do have control over, like how you react to things, how you respond, right? And one thing I can tell you, how you respond, how you are going to respond is you're going to focus on things that bring you a sense of happiness. Maybe many of you have been extremely busy, right? And you're like, you know what? I'm going to start focusing on my children. I'm going to start focusing on my inner child. I'm going to start focusing on what makes me happy, you know? For some of you, this is a completely new cycle, right? And it requires a deep understanding and knowing of oneself, hence Pluto, okay? All right. Many of you have really realized some things here recently. There's been sort of consciousness, awareness that has come to your mind to the forefront. Maybe you're starting to really look at the relationships within your life and you're balancing them. Is this relationship requiring too much emotion? Is it requiring too much from me? Is it reciprocating? Okay. You're being more selective on what and who you choose to merge with. Okay. Now I will say, for some of you watching this today or this evening, you may be considering entering into a new romantic endeavor here, okay? It's someone that's completely different, or it could be a completely different cycle within something, taking it to the next level. Pluto speaks about merging on a deep level, okay? Someone that you feel a very deep connection with, a very strong connection with, right? So if you meet this person, you feel pulled to them, magnetationally pulled to them. You feel like you've known this person. There's a deep understanding, an undercurrent between the two of you, okay? Now remember, This could be friends. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but for some of you it is, okay? Maybe you're actually excited. You meet someone and you're like, wow, this person really has beautiful ideas. Maybe you're in love with their mind or their creative flow, all right? For some of you, if you are choosing yourself, if you are choosing happiness, if you're choosing fun, if you're choosing to create that as your kingdom, okay? I feel like you went through a series of events that was extremely difficult to overcome, and it really put you in situations to where you felt like you weren't going to persevere, but you did, okay? You were bold and you made the first move, and the first move was to choose you, was to choose your happiness. It was the consciousness that come to you where you're like, I create my life, I create my kingdom, right? And what kingdom I choose to create is one that I enjoy, a life that I enjoy, okay? So many of you may be really feeling this relief where you may have felt like that constriction of Capricorn energy. You're feeling the expansion of Jupiter. Maybe some of you are feeling the forward progression of Jupiter, right? You're starting to see consciously that you can choose to release something. You can choose to engage in something. And you can choose to start a new cycle, right? So a lot of you are not only choosing that happiness, but you've chose confidence. You've chose courage, okay? I feel like a lot of you have reflected upon the past situations here, the Chariot, okay? Your heart has been through a lot, okay? And it's so hard when we go through a situation that really pushes us to the max capacity, and in some ways, sometimes we'll flip the switch, right? Sometimes it's a little easier to try to not feel it, but it's truly feeling is what creates the healing. And I think that this situation that you've been through, no matter how difficult, it has given you the courage, the strength, and the consciousness that you want to manifest a life that's much different, okay? So some of this might be the Pluto in Aquarius, okay? Trying something different. Hello. What's up, Jado? So a lot of you are going to be walking in a very heart-centered space. You're going to be picking up things that maybe you haven't done in quite some time. Maybe you'll paint, maybe you'll sing, maybe you'll dance. Maybe you will start to fall in love with the possibility of your future, okay? Specifically those that has been in difficult situation for an extended period of time, okay? If you find that things still feel a little bit tough, just know that you're really close to achieving this happiness, this success, this consciousness, okay? Now, for some of you who are entering into a relationship, things could move a little fast. Because there is a comfortableness there that runs really deep, okay? And it's exciting to those of you that resonate with that, because you haven't felt this kind of fun, this kind of connection, this kind of romance in a while. Okay, so that's really beautiful for a lot of you that are resonating with that part. But I do feel like you have become to the point where my cat just jumped up here. Yee, what are you doing? I'm weeding. Some of you have come to the point where you just aren't going to settle for a life. No, don't step on the keyboard. Watch out, Bubba. Come here. You're just not going to settle for a life where you're not happy. You're not going to settle for a life where there's no romance. You're not going to settle for a life where you struggle anymore. Oh, he's licking me. Sorry guys, he's my baby. He's a Scorpio, so Scorpio energy's up here. What are you doing? But you are going to start to enjoy your life again, and there's nothing better than that, right? And it's a choice. It's something that you chose. So while some of you may feel that the emotions are running extremely high, I really feel like as Pluto, with the Pluto and Aquarius, it will allow you to get a little bit of emotional detachment there so that you can kind of bring in a balancing thought. And remember, Pluto and Aquarius is going to not only go deep, but it's going to help you have a future focused mind. Okay? So you no, don't eat that. He likes my stage. Hold on. Gee. Hold on one second. It's always something, you guys. Oh, you just stepped on mine. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. I work, so he misses me. But that's what I got for you. So stay positive, because that positivity is going to lead you right towards creating a kingdom that you really don't want or need a vacation from, right? I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. And that's where this Virgo comes into play. You know, perfection is an illusion, right? And that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? So that's what I got for the collective read. So those of you that is in here, Anna, oh my God. Yes, it's like talking to myself. 2 Virgos, 1 Leo cusp, Libra cusp, right? Just hang in there. Everyone who's in here, if you would like to have little short pools, I'm down with that, okay? Welcome in, everyone. Sorry for my kitty cat, Maggie. I'm gonna set the decks and we'll pull some cards for you guys. So hopefully you got something from that. It's positive. I'm gonna try to do these more often and more regularly. Okay. Those of you that are starting that new romance, though, it's gonna be spicy. A good one. The sun card can lead to marriage. All right, go ahead and pop up like your short questions and I'll star them while I'm doing the cards. You go ahead and do that. and then we will. Hi Marie, how are you? Say yes. How you been? Okay, I got one question. How does Y see me? Got it starred. Got LZ starred. Got Jano starred. Got Shorty starred. Anybody else? Where'd Truly go? Alright, I got Marie. Alright. You won't post the question at all, man? I never get to see you. Hardly. Gotcha, D. Once I start reading, I won't look at the screen, so I'm afraid I'll miss it. So make sure you draw my attention to it, okay? I don't want to miss you guys. All right, I'm going to start going over here. So we're going to grab Miss Anna first. Miss Anna. Gotcha, all band. Okay. Miss Anna, how does life see you? Well, I will tell you there is emotion there, having the moon in Cancer, but there's a lot of difficult situations. Oh, I need to timestamp these. I'm so sorry, Anna. 22, 48. All right. So Y definitely has emotion for you. We have Cancer and the moon here. And the 5th house. There's a lot of romantic energy between the two of you. However, I feel like there is some issues with like emotion or emotional, maybe his emotions are running high, right? Like the collective reading. There could be some not knowing how to get it to the point of growth, right? How does life about Miss Anna for you? There could be a part of this person that doesn't feel good enough, but would like to move things to the next level, right? But I feel like they lack confidence, and I feel like that keeps them from moving forward in a situation, okay? That's what I'm feeling. They're like shy. That's not always a bad thing. They need to harness that Aries energy and go after what they want, because it looks like they do want you. I don't know if this person has said that they loved you, but I feel like there is love here. They might be embarrassed because it's not, it's fast. A new romantic cycle begins. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and time to take a breath out. So I feel like you haven't heard the last of why, or, you know, this person I feel like is working on their self-confidence. They're working on trying to be, they're very romantic. They're working on trying to have the courage and self-esteem to come forward. So how do they feel about you? I feel like they love you. They have emotion for you, have feelings for you. They're just trying to overcome their esteem. Right now is what I'm getting. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We only held hands once after 3 weeks. I'll get his confidence up. Yeah, he really likes you. Is he shy? Because it's coming up as his energy is like super shy in the energy, which is not good. I mean, not a bad thing. It's not good if they're super duper forward. I feel like this is a shy guy. And so he's more feminine energy, right? Like he's more receptive, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? He's caring and kind. But I would say he loves you already. He has emotion for you. Even if he hasn't said he loves you, I feel like he does. I think he'll come forward. All right. Yes, it is. Jano, it is. So you know it's authentic, you know. LZ 2616. You're so welcome, Miss Anna. Okay. I think I missed your question. Sorry, LZ. Wrong one. Alright, what do I need to know concerning work? What does LZ need to know concerning work? Work's going to pick up speed drastically. There's still going to be some drama going on, but it's not anything that you can't overcome. And I promise you, it's going to be more gossipy than anything, right? Because we do have the third house here. But I feel like you're going to feel the expansion of Jupiter, okay? So things are going to get more optimistic. They're going to get better. Been hearing about lots of plotting behind my back against me with different people. I feel like that most certainly probably is occurring here. Because I do have Mars, okay, in the third house here, which is can talk about what we think about, what we speak about, and it can be like talking shit, right? I think that you're remaining in your composure, and I think that you feel like you have this undercurrent, like you know it's happening, but you know it's not going to affect you. You need to know that the banter, the conversation, all of the talking, it's not going to stop you from being good at your job, and you're going to expand regardless, okay? That's what I'm getting. So I'm definitely confirming, you know, that people are talking, they're talking at work, okay? Confirmed like 3 or 4 times, but it's not going to affect you, okay, in a way where it damages your reputation or anything like that. There's actually a lot of people that are defending you and speaking up for you, you know, maybe people that you didn't anticipate would. So you've made quite a good impression on a lot of people. It seems like the people who are starting things could be ones that are a bit jealous of your accomplishment, okay, the way that you handle your energy. Thank you, Anna. Anna says, let them keep talking. That means that you are more important than they are. Absolutely. Some of it feels like jealousy, I'm not going to lie. Feels a little jealousy. And they're kind of stuck in their ways, and they think that their way is the only right way. And this is the thing. It's like communication is the key, right? We can choose to lean into this, or we can choose to ignore it, because we know who we are, and what people say about us do not define us. We do, right? Why do that? Because baby, a win-win is in the forecast, okay? It doesn't matter what they say, let them talk. You know what I'm saying? It's just talk. Talk is cheap sometimes. Actions speak louder than words. And I hate to say this, but a part of you that hears these things, it motivates you to more authentically be yourself, right? And so they're just giving you energy to transmute to become even more awesome if that's possible. So, but you do need to know you have some people in your corner that maybe you don't know about. There is people that appreciate you and appreciate your nurturing ways and appreciate your heart, okay, because Cancer's here. But it also talks about situations where we're pushed to the max, right? I think that a lot of people feel like you're going through a lot with family because Cancer's here. And they're like, why are you talking shit about her? She's going through a lot. Like, leave her alone. So you do have people defending you. Just so you know. They got my back. But yes, people who are 100% exactly. And no matter what we do, if we're in a sense of confidence, we are going to trigger those that are not confident, you know? And it's not that you're doing that on purpose. You're just authentically being yourself, you know? Had concern since one of the people talking shit has the principal's ear. Absolutely will not affect your job at all. I tried to treat everyone nice. You do. A lot of people really care about you. And they're like empathetic towards your situation, you know? They're like, why are they being this way towards LZ when, you know, she's dealing with a lot of things that most of us would go into fetal position, you know? Just saying. Okay, so haters are gonna hate. I don't see it affecting anything. If anything, it's actually going to work in your benefit with Jupiter there. So let him talk. Okay, you're on your way. Sometimes it can work to your benefit, right? Okay, all right. Oh, timestamp. 32:16. How does Juno's person view this connection? Very expansive. They love talking to you, or they love your mind, or love the way that you think. And honestly, like, both of you are feeling a sense of a boost in confidence or self-worth here. And I'm not saying you're looking externally. It's like you guys complement each other well. So this person really feels like, this is so weird to say, but like two peas in a pod, or close. Okay, a lot of Mercury energy here. You have a lot of the same qualities too. Like, there's a lot of similarities there. There's a lot of fun there. Okay? A lot of communication. A lot of expanded thinking too with Jupiter here. Ooh. I'm gonna move this. So both of you are in the energy, it's a Virgo energy of like trying to give to the other one. And it's like kind of interesting because like both of you have been in situations previously. I really like this one. I really like this person. Both of you have been in situations in the past where you have given more than you've received back, and it's like different because both of you are reciprocating. So I'm here for this, okay? And it's very healing to your person and to you, okay? A new romantic cycle begins, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Like, things are just getting easier for you, you know? It's almost as if you know, Sagittarius energy can be one that's very expansive, transcendent. It can be one that's very optimistic and playful and like fun, right? Life of the party. So like you guys feed off of each other's energy. You get like energized when you're around each other. There is a deep common bonding there. There's a sort of philosophy that you both have, and I feel like it's the philosophy of reciprocation and love, okay? That might become a little more apparent as you go forward here, but I think there's like an underknowing of it. You complement each other well. There's unity here. divine masculine, divine feminine energy. You guys are creating something together, whether it's poetry, whether it's singing. I keep hearing like singing because the second house is Taurus, and it's the throat, a lot of communication. This is very stimulated, this throat chakra. It's a lot of talking, a lot of writing, a lot of texting, a lot of singing, a lot of vocalizing. But there's a lot of unity here. And I feel like not only is it very communicative, but there's also this sort of hangman energy where you're both starting to see a different perspective consciously, right, of the world, and that there's a different way, a path that you choose to walk together, okay? And you're feeling a difference. She's feeling a difference in life, okay? It's funny how when you're doing well at work, or you're in love, or you're having a good relationship, how everything else kind of follows suit, right? It sort of amplifies that Jupiter energy, and it stacks like the odds in your favor. That's what it feels like. Where the mind goes, energy flows. I do feel like you will go out and do things, but there's going to be this period of time where you guys prioritize spending time together. There's this wanting to get to know each other as deeply. I'm going to say this as nice as this is not members only, but as deeply as you can, okay? This is a very strong connection, you know, and you know that. You can see it, feel it, you're walking it. So this person views this connection as like a dream come true, okay? You're a very good man, and what I see from this person's energy is she's a very good woman, and so it's nice to see people meet each other who deserve all the happiness in the world. So I don't see anything bad, I just see you continue to expand within this, okay? Not saying it's going to be perfect, you know. Real relationships have difficulties at times, but I feel like with those powerful communication skills that you both have, that there's really nothing that you can't talk through, right? You can't work through. Okay? I like it. She really likes you. A lot. She really likes you. She feels very much in unity with you. I wouldn't say there's love there. I'm just saying, like, if you haven't said it yet, it's probably going to be coming up in conversation because it's fast. A lot of passion. It's good. Shorty. 39. You're welcome. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I like it. This is someone, too, really quick, that you will never have to question how they feel because they're going to communicate to you, and that's amazing. Right? They're definitely not one that will not communicate. What is Shorty need to know today? I'm getting North Node, Cancer, 9th house. Still this pull wanting you to expand out of your comfort zone. the answers that you need are coming in. So something you've prayed for, something you've asked for is making its way to you. Clarity, consciousness. I do feel like your emotions are running high. I feel like you're emotional today. Remember when I said we can, like, today is a bad day, but tomorrow don't have to be, right? It's okay if it is, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like your commitment's being tested. Now, this could be your commitment with God. This could be your commitment with yourself, right? I don't feel like it's commitment with this person because there's too many unanswered questions, as I'm having a little blockage in my throat there. So what you need to know today is that something you've prayed for, something that you've requested for clarity, it's coming to you. Okay? That even though you're feeling emotional, okay, even though it feels very turbulent, you are loved, okay? You are being hugged by the light, okay? You are being supported, even if you feel like you're not. And know that nothing is set in stone, okay? You always can choose to manifest the life, the kingdom that you seek, okay? Anything else that you would like Shorty to know? There is a most perfect partnership for you on the horizon, okay? But there has to be some focusing on the self, okay? There has to be some understanding of what it is that you need, okay? Balancing out your energy, where you're not completely one-sidedly caring for every single person around you while putting yourself on the back burner. This can also talk about the South Node in Virgo, so moving away from the things that no longer serve you, okay? So you're kind of being pulled in between that dichotomy of the North Node in Virgo and the South Node, the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo, okay? So letting go of what was and moving to what is and finding a nice balance in between, okay? So you are in between what is, which is a very difficult place to be. It's a very uncertain place because you're like in between what is supposed to be and in between and still dealing with what was, right, before you changed timelines here. Your guidance would be to focus and prioritize your sense of service to yourself, okay? Be open to the truth coming to you, because that is what this is saying. The truth is on its way to you. And I really feel like this is kind of pointing you in the direction of re-entering into a relationship with yourself and prioritizing that, as well as God, as well as divine, okay? That's why it's saying that your commitment is being tested. It's always been the commitment to yourself, right? That's been the truth. But you're going to get some truth, okay? About a situation here that I feel like an answered prayer. Anything else? I believe that your decision on something will shift and change after getting this clarity, after getting this truth. It will light up the path that while right now is uncertain because you don't have all of the facts, when you get this truth, this answer, it will allow you to be able to see forward and illuminate, okay, I want to go this way, all right? And I feel like in order to move forward, there is this ask of what you are willing to let go of in order to create space for that new. Okay. So what you need to know, truth is coming. Okay. Truth is coming. Truth is coming to you. There's a 45, 44. That's an interesting number. Any messages for the read? Your confidence is up front and center right now. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be... Okay, hold that thought. You could be creating something or wanting to create something, and it's a really powerful change, okay? And it's going to require you to be very confident. This is a situation where you're also seeing some sort of a truth, some sort of a purpose or meaning in your life. There's a lot of illumination and consciousness, right? You've known something for a while, but it seems to me like you've been waiting for the actual clarity moment or the clearness to come in, the truth to come in. You've held this in your mind because you know that it's coming, all the while sort of magnetationally pulling this truthfulness, this consciousness to you, causing this ecliptic energy. Maybe something shifted on the eclipse. It could have been, but I feel like you've been confident in your ability to know how to create something, or you've been confident in your mind and the way that you see something, okay? I see that expanding because the 9th house is here. Maybe you are learning even more about something with truth, or you're studying into something on how to make it a reality, okay? It's like having the manifestation thought and then bringing in the practicality to it. Okay? You have some good energy coming your way that is rightfully yours. If you're not dealing with a Leo, or you yourself do not have Leo in your chart, you're going to feel some sort of an activation within that somewhere, okay? And it's good. It's good. Maybe you felt for a period of time that people weren't hearing you. They weren't seeing your creation. They weren't seeing consciously the truth, right? And maybe this is like you getting noticed now, okay? Expecting that powerful change. People are hearing what you're saying and they're liking it, or they're hearing and seeing what you're doing and they're liking it, okay? Now, some of this energy coming your way is positive because you've put a lot of positivity out there, and it's coming back to you as a newness. Maybe it's you also choosing to walk in confidence or take back the power of your confidence, maybe. And this could be you also realizing, and so this could happen too, I feel like you realize that by being in touch with the creative side of yourself or the conscious side of yourself, or whatever it is that makes you feel a sense of happiness in your heart, okay, maybe that is what builds your confidence the highest, right? You realizing and prioritizing that the powerful change that is needed is to bring consciousness that you need to prioritize your happiness. You need to prioritize your heart. You need to prioritize doing the things that make you happy, okay? And that's what I'm getting. So I'm not getting anything bad. You have good energy coming back to you. Hey, how are you? So it looks good. It looks wonderful. I think that you've been through a lot, though, to get to that point, okay? All right, Dee. Give me one moment. I shall return. One moment, please. You're so welcome, Marie. You can post a question if you want to. Just when I come back, just bring it to my attention and I'll start it. We're doing short questions. I'll be right back. I got it. Thank you. Okay, do you ready? 5305. What does D need to know? Let's have a flipper. A personal issue is going to reach a resolution. Okay, so let's dig a little. It has to do with emotion. It's about something that you released. Okay, so you're going to get some sort of a truth, or there's an extension on the release of some negativity over a situation that was something that you must, or you felt like you must walk away from. Okay. You prioritized yourself. There's great transformation that's coming for you in a good way. I feel like you may be feeling more positive right now, or it's moving in that route because you're prioritizing yourself. You're pushing off this very strong magnetational energy. It's quite beautiful. Things are going to change a lot. So you are really focusing on your willpower right now and where you want to focus that, like what it is that you want to create. And I think this is a prioritization of the future that you want to create. Okay. This is a lot of consciousness and a lot of clarity. Okay. It's telling me that you are able to bounce back from situations that are a tower, because you can see deeply under the surface of things. You know the undercurrent, right? So maybe a situation where there was some turbulence, some tower energy, you were able to release that person, place, thing. You was able to release that negativity because you understand something that they may not consciously be aware of, because you're very hemidextrous, let's say that. You understand both sides. The Enchantress. You're very intuitive, and you're also very logical at the same time. You know, the sun represents consciousness. The Enchantress represents the unconscious, right? You're very powerful right now, and you understand that power, and you want to focus that willpower, focus that power into manifesting or bringing something to fruition that you've worked on for quite some time here, okay? We're looking at the 4th and the 10th opposition, right? What we are, how we feel in our heart. Our heart is it's our everything, right? It's our key to see, it's our connection to God, it's a connection to source. But yeah, like being really tapped into that heart, being really led by your heart, led in a way where you're taking that willpower and you're creating the life that you want. You're merging with that and letting it flow from your heart, right? Because it talks about creating or manifesting from your heart. So it's kind of like that energy of taking a dream and bringing it into reality, or rooting it into this realm, right? You don't have time to be wrapped up in situations where there's no resolve, okay? You're busy. I still see a sudden shift coming. It's not a bad one at all. It's that Pluto and Aquarius energy really shaking things up, and this might be affecting you in the manner of allowing you to be able to emotionally detach from a situation in order to have a different perspective. I feel like this is something you naturally do. I feel like, again, you could potentially meet someone that is within a friend group and it could blossom into something romantic. So something deep with scorpionic energy here. I think that's what Scorpio energy or that Plutonic energy is bringing into you with this Aquarius as well, right? It's like you release, you let go, it creates space for this new. You're very focused on being led by your heart and creating from your heart things that make you happy. You're very focused on happiness, and it's pulling into you like a magnet romance, you know, and it could come in the form of a friend or someone who's within a friend group, who's within your area. Okay, still getting that strongly for you. Is there anything else that you would like Dee to know? I like that you're fighting for yourself. And I like that you're fighting to transform and transmute everything. And I like that you're fighting this way in order to bring your dreams to fruition. I really like that. That's a very positive way to take that energy and to manifest with it. Because it also means that. But you must know there is someone in your immediate environment here, and there is love coming your way. The Lovers here. So I know it's not your intention to do that, but when we step into this energy, where we create with our heart, it does kind of pull that to us, and you're creating the things that dreams are made of, okay? Your dreams. And so that's attractive to people, okay? It makes you irresistible. Now, some might be triggered because you are walking in a heart-centered space, and you're very much focusing, checking, and directing your energy with confidence, right? You know, you have this knowing, and that might trigger some people that aren't super confident, but that's not a you problem. And again, it will just bring in a partnership if you choose that. I will say this, there's going to be a lot of solutions that you can come to very rapidly in the near future here, probably within the next 6 days. That's what I'm getting. So you're doing fantastic. And it's beautiful, really, because I feel like with this node shift, your I am energy is connected into source. So keep doing what you're doing, because it's like you're wide open to God right in your heart. You know what I mean? It's just like pouring out of you. If I get triggered, they can, well, if they get triggered, they can change. Yes. Things stick at me if they wanted to. I know. And, you know, I'm not saying that an apology may not be on the horizon, but I can tell you luck is definitely with you. Why? Because you're looking at your purpose, your meaning of your life, your philosophy. So, like, your focus is so much more than just one situation. It's everything, you know? So I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. I cannot wait to see how this falls into place, because it is looking good. Thank you so much, Bray. You're good with timing, so I trust you when you say 6 days. Yeah, something's going to happen within 6 days. I try not to say timing unless it's really jumping out, but like there's something going on, so some clarity. Albadan. Oh, 10222. What's coming out for me? What is it coming out? Okay, I'll let the cards in. I'm like, am I reading it? I work today, so. How's everybody doing out there? Okay. What's coming next? Okay, you're going to be filling that North Node Pisces. Okay. There's a situation here where you might have to step out of your comfort zone. It's been difficult for you because there's been this situation that you've hoped for expansion in, or you've kind of hoped for healing in, and you've really worked on like a lot of things spiritually, a lot of things practically, really, as well too. Both things. You've healed, you've really focused, but you're starting to get to this point where you kind of feel like nothing's going to change within the situation, and it's sort of engaging this consciousness within you to try a different thing. Okay, so I have Aquarius here, so this could be trying it a different way, taking a path that no one else has done it like before you, you know, really stepping back and seeing something with a bigger gauge perspective, and be like, okay, what part of this do I need to hone in on detail wise? Like, what part do I need to remove or let go? So refining something. That's what it feels like. Scorpio. Transformation. You really, really have this desire for something to change, for something to move forward. It's been quite difficult for you, like I said, like you're ready for things to change, you're ready for things to sort of go in a better direction, and you're starting to see that there is a situation in your life where no matter, it's almost like you feel like you're set up for not having success within that, and you may be like reflecting on, is it time for me to like remove myself from this situation? You know what I mean? So that could be coming up as well. Maybe you're having a difficult time fully getting closure or having healing because someone is not being clear, or something is just not clear enough, or you feel like when you move 2 steps forward you get pushed 4 backwards, right? You're feeling like that expansion. Okay, you desire for something to change, and I think that you have this this feeling of what it might be. Okay, so it's saying there's a partnership that's been difficult. It's been hard, and it seems like you've been pressed to the max, and you're really looking at if it's a time for you to just expand beyond it and move away from it, right? And focus more on healing, focus more on removing the things that is preventing you from getting to that point where you feel comfortable or you feel super connected. But this is a deep connection. It's a connection where, you know, it doesn't come without difficulty. Let's just say that. You've tried to create something out of this. You've tried to protect it. You've tried to do everything that you can. And now comes the energy of you asking yourself, should I temper myself against this? Like, is it time for me to sort of push back? Am I too much in the North Node in Pisces? Is this becoming something that I wish it would be? Okay, is there truth in this? So you're kind of like really asking yourself if you're looking at it from a very Piscean perspective, and if you need to sort of bring in a practicality to it. So you're questioning someone's loyalty, you're questioning someone here. And I gotta be honest, you know, clarity and consciousness is always the key. I think that you know the truth, and I think that you should listen to yourself. And I think that what you're really considering is to complete a cycle and step on a path completely new. Okay? That's kind of what I'm feeling. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear. But it's like you're also in between the old past and going into the new, and it's like we're all being asked, like, what are we willing to release and let go in order to have this new, or to move forward and expand in this. I just feel like you're consciously evolving. It's beautiful to see the wonder and greatness within someone, but if you're feeling like someone isn't being present, or there isn't a deep like desire to be there physically, it's like you're kind of seeing this bigger truth, like actions speak louder than words. I do think that this person does have some unconscious wounding maybe even some slight like addiction. Addiction is just anything you do too much of. We all suffer from things. I'm not judging this person at all. They could even have some deep wounding, but it's like there's like this point where you just invested in this person a lot, and you don't feel like anything is coming from it, and if anything, it's wounding you, right? So let me see if I can get anything else. Thank you, Casey. And yes, I got you. It's a tough reading, all band, you know? It's a tough reading. But I see positivity. I do. And this is the thing. This whole situation has really affected you, your self-esteem. And it's really this person's self-esteem. You are good enough. You're good enough. And you can't be, I get it. Nothing will come in this situation because you can't be in a situation to where you're questioning, like, why is this happening to me? Like, I am good enough. Like, I deserve commitment. I deserve to be connected with, and you do. And that's you acknowledging this. And in acknowledging this and stepping into this energy that you are good enough, it's releasing this person. You are also choosing yourself, and you're choosing to stay in a strong commitment and connection with God, right? You've been very honest, and you've showed this person in the world the real you, and you feel like that's not reciprocated from this individual. But I promise you, consciousness is here, and you're choosing to acknowledge out to the universe, I am good enough, right? And so it will only allow those that will enter your energy that also align with that. This is what's bringing in the healing. This is what's bringing in extension, and you will feel a lightness, right? There's a lightness to your energy as you're able to release and move away from this, because this person is carrying the burden that they aren't good enough, and it's being sort of projected onto you, okay? You will focus on things that bring you happiness, and you will reignite your heart once again. It may not feel like it right now as we speak, but I promise you, you will complete something that you know isn't going anywhere, and you will align with your best possible reality, and you will align with a life where you have fun and it is happiness, okay? It's not going to be perfect. Nothing's perfect. Perfection's an illusion, but you will be happy once again. And I promise you, the next relationship that you enter will be one that is expansive, one that where the person is clear, they're communicative about what's going on, they're truthful, okay? Because it will be a priority of yours, because you are also truthful, okay? So what do I see for you coming next? I see you walking away from someone who has made you question, right? But you know you are good enough. And I see you in the future here moving towards someone who is more well-rounded, more reciprocal in the energy, who's truthful and communicative and shows up and is there. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you. But I see you showing up for yourself. And I see you doing things that wake your heart back up. Okay? That's tough energy. It really is. That's hard. But there is light, right? Light adds dimension. There's light that will come from this. Sometimes when things are destroyed, that's where we can create, right? And that's transmuting a situation that was meant to set you up to fall, and transmuting that energy into creation and success, and that's what you're doing. Okay. Thank you so much. That's how I feel. Yeah, exactly. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Gotta run. Bye, Anna. You're reading. Oh my God, very sound point. Thank you. Thank you. I'm nothing. I'm just a freaking vessel. That's it. If it wasn't me, it'd be someone else. But thank you. I love when you tell me that. I appreciate it. Positivity's coming for you. It is. Okay. Let's do this. 1:15:40. Okay. Will I be able to become successful? Well, you want to know what fell out? Prosperity lies ahead. So we'll just keep that because it jumped right out of the deck. I believe that anything that you believe is possible. If you're willing to put the work in, which you are, because Taurus is here, I believe anything's possible. Just jumped right out of my hand. Take the action. And you got to work through your fears. Do I think that you can accomplish it? I do. I'm sure you can. This is in your heart, and you can sing. You have a very creative side to you because I've got Mercury here, so it's you have what it takes. And you really are good. I mean, really good. Okay. But there's this energy here where you're like, I don't know if I can. Don't let that manifest. Don't let that seed, because you have, like, God gave you what you need to do this. And I think, like, in your heart, you really know this. Energy doesn't lie. I literally have illumination and creativity of your voice. I have that here. You know what I think you're really afraid of? That you know you can do it. You know you can. You know you can. I know you can. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Okay, anything that we do like that is hard. Okay, I feel like you work on it. You work on it daily. You practice. You do what you need to do. The work is definitely being put there. But again, it's saying, you know, we got to apply that action. I believe in you. It talks about authentic identity. And authentically, you are someone who is creative when it comes to vocals, when it comes to what you speak, what you say. It's like the heart is coming out. People can feel. They can feel what you say. They can feel how you say it. It's very unique, and even has like this romantic, tone to it. Even it could even be a wide range, because we have a very feminine energy, and then we have Taurus, which can be a very sultry tone. You have something here that is different. It's not, I mean, it's it's just different. It's very much a wide range, I suppose I should say. And I think it's definitely something that you desire to do because it's a God-given talent. Like you could probably sing a nursery rhyme and it's going to be like the best, or read you could sing the phone book, like, you know, and it's going to be the best thing ever. So I can tell you you're amazing all day long, but you have to believe. You have to believe in you. But listen, energy doesn't lie. You got what it takes. It is what it is. You really do. And, you know, I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes this energy can struggle with confidence. Okay, it can, which I get it, but I don't understand, because this energy is like the pioneer, the one that brings something different to the table. You know what I mean? And it's like everything in them, like they know that they can, but it's like they fear like pushback, or they fear failure. And let me tell you something. Sometimes when we engage in something like this, that we know we have what it takes, we're going to get tested. There's going to be some pushbacks. It ain't going to be all easy, okay? But the thing with this energy is to persevere through, right? To have the willpower to believe in yourself, believe that God gave it to you, and believe that He gave it to you for a reason, to share it with the world, you know, because He did, really did. I think that sometimes when we get told no, even when we know that we have what it takes, it can discourage us sometimes. But we can't let that one no stop us, right? And sometimes failure is part of it. So if we go in through life and we think, oh, you know, I don't want to fail, that fear of failure can actually stop you from becoming everything that you were meant to be here, you know? We all fail. But it's all in how you look at it, right? Like, it's technically not a failure because it makes you better, stronger, wiser, right? It's sort of a driving tool that really refines your craft. You step up to the plate. So you ask, are you able? Absolutely. You're able to do anything that you set your mind to, and where your mind goes, energy flows. You've done the work. But you're going to have to take the action, and it's going to have to be done in a way where you truly believe in your heart. I can tell you you're amazing. I can read the energy. I know you got what it takes. Okay, I can see it. I can freaking see it. But I can tell you you're awesome all day, but you have to know it. You have to be it. You have to walk it. You have to know it. Because I'm telling you, you have something that nobody else has. You're very, very unique. And I promise you, as you walk in that authentic identity, it's going to pull in authentic partnerships, and it's going to set you on the path that you're supposed to be on. You can do anything that you set your mind to, but this is the God-given talent. You were born with this. And you feel it every time you do it. You feel it open. Like you just, and other people feel that experience, that you're able to take us on a journey. So please, please believe in yourself, because I believe in you. You can do this, because I want to hear this, because it goes from high to very sultry. It's good. and you sing about meaningful things. There's a meaningfulness to this, and you know there is a very to your energy too. It's powerful. It's like powerful in a lot of different ways. It's powerful in that you speak from, it's like this direct line, and you speak the truth, and you speak with such conviction, and sing or something with such conviction, and it hits people deep. So please do this. Please. But you got to believe, and you got to work through those fears. Anytime something big's about to happen, you're going to feel that pushback. But I'm serious. I want you to get up every day, and I want you to be like, I am the next K-pop idol. I am going to do this because God put me here to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my gift that I was given for everybody, and I'm going to bring light to the world through my voice, or, you know, this is how I'm going to channel God, because I'm telling you, please say that every day. And along with saying that every day, continue to do the work that you're doing and create that action. Take that chance, because one of those doors will open for you. You know, one of those doors will open. And I want to hear you sing now, because I want to hear you sing or speak or something. It's something, I don't know. It's a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse. But I want to say one thing, and I don't know shit about singing. I cannot sing, okay? I cannot sing. There's this thing where you feel like you need to control your vocals. Just let it flow from up here. You know what I'm saying? You and God do your thing. You just let it flow, because it is saying like you trying to control something is like holding you back. Like if you can lean into that and flow with it. I don't know if you have like that dual vocal thing going on. It kind of feels like it, but you might discover that secret, that like hidden secret like that. But if you just let it flow, then freedom comes. You know what I mean? So hopefully I see you, because let me tell you something. You hear that voice, you ain't gonna forget it. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I can't wait to see what you do. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. You're really talented. You don't need me to tell you that, but I'll tell you every day. If I see you on here, I'll be like, you can do this. You can do this. Really? Did you just read what Dee said? I like her. I like her. I will make sure my song reaches you and the world. Oh, it absolutely is going to, honey. Yep. I'm pretty confident in my channelings and I'm telling you, God, if you will allow it. Remember, you're the creator of your life, you know, the reality, the kingdom that you seek. You have it, baby. You have it. You have it. Oh, look what just popped out. Surrender to divine, baby. That was for you. Surrender to divine, baby. I'm telling you, you got it. You got it. You got it. You're going to do great things. Everybody going to know your name. Remember, I told you. All right, the beautiful kissy. I love you. That's the second time that card come out, so I feel like you also are getting this message to surrender to divine. So let's see what that's about. There's a big, powerful change coming, And it's coming in the way of the tough cycle is ending here for you, right? You're very protected, you're very safe, you're very loved. Work's looking good. You're coming up with some good ideas at work. There's some people that might be struggling to step out of their comfort zone, but I feel like you have some really great ideas. Your mind, KC, is a dime right now. It's a diamond. You are very much one that is able to tap endless solutions. Way projected out into the future, so that is definitely on point. So if you've been having any kind of situation where you've struggled with tough situations, you can come up with that solution or solve easily. Okay, maybe things were a little difficult when Pluto was in Capricorn. Okay, but you're feeling that shift and change as Pluto has went into Aquarius, and it's making you like the master solution person here. I feel like Divine is definitely assisting you every day, not only with the solutions, but with this very future focused consciousness, this future focused mind. And God is helping you to step out of a situation where things have been a little bit the same. Okay, very much a powerful change. And He's protecting you. Divine is protecting you as you move forward, right? Okay. If there's been a period where you have really reflected upon something consciously, trying to see a different perspective, or you've sort of stalled your action, I feel like that's shifting, and you're now really applying your energy and willpower into something here. You're alchemizing amazing things. Your mind is on fire, okay, in a good way. And I feel like you are accomplishing and achieving things. So you're actually starting to really feel things pick up in speed. It's feeling better. Things are happening. Things are changing. There's stability when it comes to your consciousness, and when it comes to illumination of where you need to go, where you need to apply action, where you need to hold action, right? It's pretty clear for you. I like it. You may be considering doing something where you take center stage, or you're doing something where you're showing or illuminating something and it's really different and it is like superb. Okay, so if you have an idea here, creative idea, I swear to you, you're channeling God the way that you're doing it. It's never been done like this before, and it's coming in as that rebel king type of energy where you're creating this change, this different flow to something. It could even affect humanity or the collective. I kind of like it. Okay, something big. You're working on something big. I just feel like ether with you, like you're very much working and co-creating with God. There's a lot of different shifts in your life, and I think that's why this expect powerful changes coming up. It's not just in one way. It's like you've surrendered to divine, to God, and it's like you're co-creating with God. This is a super spiritual reading, Casey. I think for a period of time you kind of felt like, I can't really go forward yet. It's not the right timing, but it's like green light. It's like you're feeling that, right? To go forward. It's time for the change. It's time to step out of the comfort zone, or it's time to sort of expand and project out this future perspective, this transcendent thought, this, what is the word I want to use here? It's a fantastic idea that literally was given to you by God. So go with that. If you know what I'm talking about, go with that. If you're dealing with a Leo, there could be some stability coming in there. Like, I don't know if you're working together at work or something like that. You might be creating something together. It could be that. And if you are thinking that route, because Capricorn is attached here, but it's kind of bringing in that different Saturnian energy. It's almost like you know what to reject and what to exclude, you know, as you refine this and structure it and you move forward. You're really, really good at creating solutions. You've always have been, but it's different. It's like more on point. It's like instant manifestation. Your ability to manifest things right now is so potent. It's like, what do you want to do? Basically is the question. Like, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to do, right? You may teach something, or you might find yourself in a situation where you're teaching people how to accomplish something. I don't want to dig too deep because I don't want to get up in your business, but I feel like you might be teaching something that you learned from God, okay, to others, how to be more healthy, how to focus on balancing things out, how to bring solutions and solute to things, and where you might be hitting a wall, or where somebody might be hitting a wall, how to shift that energy into manifesting expansion. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. Very connected. Your mind is like channeling God. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're getting fantastic ideas and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Okay. I feel like there's something with the node shift where you're in between those energies and you're in like the sweet spot too, where you know when to go into one energy and into the other, right? You're getting guidance. But your mind is amazing right now, so do everything you can to keep doing what you're doing, because you're straight connected in, okay? Straight connected in. Wow. Something that you wanted, like the kingdom, is happening. But it's not just that. It's like, it's such a powerful change. You know, I always say, and it's so cliche because I'll always say, where the mind goes, energy flows. I always say that, but I mean that. And where your mind is flowing is like so far in the future. It's like jumping timelines, okay? You're seeing things and getting such future things that it's going to people's minds. You know what I'm saying? It's ecliptic. I'm gonna start calling you ecliptic. Ecliptic nature. The rebel king mind is what you are. It's nice. You also can flow between that energy of Aquarius and Leo. You're really good with that. I have Gemini here too, which is that consciousness, what we think, what we speak, our mind, right? So your mind is lit on fire in a good way. So at this point, it's just basically ride the wave. Continue to focus on staying connected with God and channeling that. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. And just watch the good stuff come in. Watch the hard work pay off, the accomplishment happen. Watch the protection. Watch the powerful change, the new cycles. Okay? There's something with family, because I just picked up the Gemini card. There's something with family that's going to change in a very positive way. Maybe it's like this amazing conversation, or this amazing, could be a conversation about the future. When it comes to your heart, when it comes to a family situation too, that's coming through. It could be family that you created, right? Sometimes our friends can be our family that we create, because it's speaking about the loving leader. The loving leader that's the little rebel king. I'm a Jonah sun and moon with Leo rising. And of course, my honey is Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy here. If you're thinking about co-creating and doing something with your Leo, I'm telling you it's going to be successful, because I do have Capricorn touching it, and it's telling me that there's a sense of accomplishment and achievement there. Basically, what you touch is growing, like a lot, like out of control, but in a good way, right? Now, too much of a good thing isn't good. Like, you know, if you like sweet tea and you get too much sweet tea, it's going to be ugh. But this is not that kind of, it's not like that. It's very balanced. It's very much the right temperature, the right tempo, the right amount. It's perfection. That's why I was like, I like it. So it'll be interesting to see what you do, what you're creating, or what it is that you're accomplishing here, because it's big. It's very big. A lot of Leo energy. So there's a lot of checking and directing will, but you know, for you, mostly what I'm getting for this Leo energy is a lot of illumination and consciousness. You know, a lot of people struggle to overcome that balance between the solar and the lunar mind, right? Not you. You've got it. You got it very balanced right now. Very hemidextrous, very solar lunar balanced. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys so much for letting me for you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you who come out today. We need to start doing these more. I'm trying. I've got my office or my studio. It's in the process of being set up. So be checking and making sure if you're interested in coming and hanging out. We might do some singing bowl energy clearing if you're interested in that. Just kind of like comment under the video. Let me know. We've been doing a webinar, the Tachyon Mind. We kind of went over that a little bit here and there. I'm trying to integrate it into the energies. I do personals for members, like bigger readings. We're going to start focusing on meditation and energy clearing though, because I feel like it's much needed. I purchased my singing bowls, my sound bowls, and they are amazing. They really help with frequency and clearing your energy and with energy hygiene. So if you're interested, just comment below, let me know, and maybe we can get something going here that's a little bit regular scheduled. I've been going through a lot trying to get everything set up, so just be patient with me. I'm getting there. I also completed my deck. If you are interested, here's the box. It's very cute, and it comes with selenites, because I have everything out of my box. But so yeah, got that done. So I'm taking orders for that if you're interested. It's a nice wooden box. Has a little clasp on it. You can use it for jewelry or your cards. But yeah, just be looking for me to be more available. I'm going to try to condense the readings down so I can at least spend some time with you guys. Okay? I love you. Thank you for everybody that come out. Thank you to my soul family, my soul tribe. Love all of you. And I'm going to timestamp this after, and until I see you again, transcend. Peace, guys.